high noon on April 15, 2011, in the Friday edition of the Daily Journal is Upon the Streets. Mike Fryer with Dennis Yonka here for the first segment. And Dennis, let's go right to our weekend edition. We got a big one coming and talk about big but less big.
A lady named Mary Shanklin came from Hopkins Park to St. Mary's this week and wanted to tell me the story about a victory she's had. A year ago, she weighed 900 pounds.
You heard him right, 900.
Today she weighs about 600, and she is on the move. And she knows there's other people like that who are prisoners of what they've become. She knew she had some eating problems. She's fixing it. She's headed the right direction, and it's a victory.
Absolutely. I hope the News and Nooners will join me in applauding Mary. That's a nice job, okay? Let's go to the weather now, and in our second segment we have some special guests.
Yes, it will be kind of rainy and chilly this weekend. Today is a high of 57, low of 49, windy and afternoon rains or evening rain. And tomorrow a high of 54, low of 38, cloudy, rain again. Sunday a high of 57, low of 37 and breezy. So make sure if you're going out to any Easter egg hunts you might want to bundle up. Back to you in the newsroom.
We are back, and as previously stated, we got some special guests because it's a special day in the community. The annual Kankakee County Volunteer Recognition Luncheon will be held, and we have three of them here with us right now: Carol Veronda, Nick Veronda, and Eddie Jurkovic. And without further ado, let's have you explain your volunteer efforts and why you are being honored. Do you want to start, Veronda?
Well, back in about 1980, I had a show called About Town, and I interviewed a girl by the name of Pat Gould, and she told me about this Easter Seals telethon, and I performed on it the first time. I sang Annie, and then in 2004, they needed somebody to do the last 2 hours, and so I came. I've been doing it ever since, and kind of coordinate the telethon.
Outstanding. And Carol has explained to me you two are just many volunteers for Easter Seals. And Carol, you need volunteers on an annual basis. Can you talk more about that point?
Absolutely. I got involved in '97 with the Moonlight Golf, and then transitioned to the telethon. And I want to appeal to people today to help in some way, find a spot to volunteer, find your niche. It would just be so rewarding. And I want to thank people who help with the telethon. Thank you, thank you.
Eddie's down there, and Eddie, you are a special person because you are being recognized as an outstanding youth volunteer. Eddie's a senior at Bishop McNamara Catholic High School, also quite active at Maternity BVM Church, and active with the Moss Group. And no, that's not some pit at Lollapalooza. That's something else. Okay, can you tell us about that?
It is not. Camp Mosh, we do a week-long service project. It's in the community. All the kids go out to maternity. We set up tents in what we call a tent city, and we all live there for a week. We eat there, we pray there, and then we go out during the days in groups that are broken up with adults and students, and we just do different service. It was really quite amazing. We had, I think, close to 200 youth this year, which is just amazing to get that many people out.
That's just something else. These are just three of several volunteers being honored today. The Community Foundation, the Pledge for Life, and United Way central to this effort. You can read about it in today's journal. There'll be more about it in the weekend journal. So again, we salute you. And you News and Nooners out there, don't be afraid to volunteer. It's a priceless activity. So let's step up and have volunteerism because that's what makes our area special. That'll do it for the News and Noon. You can subscribe to the Daily Journal by calling 815-937-3322. You can also pick it up on this newsstand. So until Monday, let's salute our volunteers.